Hi guys, it's Carol. How are you? I am great. See what this is? It's a dishwasher that works. You will not believe this. Honestly, you will not believe this. First of all, these apartments are about 12 years old, maybe 13 or 14, but not, I think maybe 12 or 13. The same maintenance man has been here the entire time. He knows what to do. When I moved in this apartment last year in November, there was a dishwasher fancier than this one. It had an electronic strip across the top. I used it once and it would never start again. He told me that was the second brand new dishwasher they had that wouldn't work. So he immediately brought this one and put it in. This one was brand new. Actually, his assistant put it in. Well, as soon as he put it in, he tried it and it leaked. So he just said, oh, it doesn't work. And we can't use this one, it leaks. And I said, well, maybe something's not connected right. Maybe something's not tight. Nope, it's a dishwasher, it doesn't work. That was the assistant. I talked to the regular maintenance man 6 times since November. I have asked him, can you just check it and see if maybe something was installed wrong? People make mistakes. Maybe he didn't get something tightened. No, we're just going to get you a brand new dishwasher. Well, all this time, these past 10 months, they couldn't get me a new dishwasher because they said because of the pandemic, they can't get dishwashers. Toby, no barking. Stop. Hang on, guys. Okay, this is the dishwasher his assistant put in last November. Never been able to use it because water would run out the bottom. I asked the regular maintenance man 6 times to please just check it. No, you're getting a new dishwasher as soon as we can get one. I talked to the manager of the apartments at least 2 or 3 times and said, please, I know you can't get a new dishwasher. Can you just check this one to make sure something's not loose or something's, that was an installation problem. Please just check it. No, we're getting you a new dishwasher. Oh, baloney. But anyway, they hired a new assistant. It's a woman. She's the old maintenance man's assistant. The old maintenance man is not an old man. He's a middle-aged guy. But anyway, now he has this assistant. She's a woman, probably about my age or maybe a little younger, but she's not a spring chicken. That woman works circles around that guy. She came in to take care of my stove. I wasn't here. Casey was here, and Casey told her about the dishwasher. She said, let me just check. In 5 minutes, she had the dishwasher working. I've done an entire load in it. No water in the floor. It's working like a charm. She said there was just something that needed to have been tightened in there. That was the only problem. For 10 months, I didn't have a dishwasher because I could not get them to look at it. I'm so frustrated. And the reason she was here is because the other maintenance man, the regular maintenance man, brought me this stove. I had told him in May that I needed a new stove. Well, they got me one finally. It's the cheapest one GE makes, I'm sure, but I don't care as long as it works. The other one, this burner on my other one, I would have it set on 6, and then all of a sudden it would have stuff boiling so hard it would be splattering all over the place. It's like this burner would increase the heat by itself. That was a danger. It did it all the time. I mean, you could have something on really low, and next thing you know, it'd be popping everywhere, boiling over. But anyway, I don't mind that it's not a fancy electronic one with a clock and all that stuff. I don't care as long as it works. But he brought it last Thursday. I was tickled to have it, but I should have videoed this before she fixed it. You could push like right here, and the whole thing wobbled. It was not level. It was not steady. I mean, it wobbled really, really bad. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It was just crazy. And so I sent in a maintenance request. I talked to the manager. I said that I've got to have him come out and level this stove. I can't bake anything in it like that. And I said, when you just touch it, it would wobble crazy bad. I told her that's not safe. That was Thursday. Today, the new maintenance assistant, her name's Valerie, she came. She had that fixed really quick. She said, who installed this stove? I told her, your boss. And she said, why didn't you level it? I do not know. Well, I'm talking about maintenance man's. When I moved in, this cabinet door was missing. The other assistant, who's no longer here, brought me this one that's not the right size. But he said, but it's a door. It's the only one I could find. So, whatever. But anyway, Valerie got my range. I mean, it's steady as could be. She got that fixed. And while she was doing that, Casey told her my dishwasher story. She got that thing fixed in 5 minutes. I couldn't believe it. Okay, that's my rant for the day. Now I'm going to show you something else. I didn't buy this. My daughter-in-law did for my granddaughter. But I just wanted to show it to you because it's so cool. It's a journal. I like journaling. But this one has got a fabric cover. It's a very thick fabric. But it's got a zippered pocket right in the front so you could put pens or pencils or whatever there that you want to journal with. Isn't that great? I just love this. I don't know where she got it. It's... the label says Mary Square. She orders a lot of things from Amazon, so I think that's where she got it. But, man, I just thought that is the greatest idea. So that's my granddaughter's journal. This is my color book I got. I don't want to color it right now, but I figured by November they'd all be sold out. But isn't this cool? I got this from Amazon. I believe it was $5.99. And, I mean, it's very detailed. But my daughter Casey and my granddaughter Taylor and I like to color together. And so what we're going to do is Casey has a printer, with a scanner on the top. So she's going to scan these pages so all three of us can color a page, the same page if we want to. I love snowmen. I love snowmen from last Christmas. I told you I collect snowmen. But I just love these pictures. It's just so cool. But anyway, here's a colored version. I just love it. They had an autumn one, and they had all the seasons. This is by Creative Haven. And I got it from Amazon. I'm just almost positive it was $5.99. Here right there it says, if I can get it to focus. Well, it says $5.99 right there. I just can't get it to focus. So, I'm tickled to have that to have for next month. And then, I told you I don't own a sharp knife. I got some. Now, this is called Amazon Basics. The set was $13 and something, right at just under $14. And these are the knives. I don't know if I can open them one-handed. Oh, yeah. This is metal. It's just colored metal. And they all come with a cover. And so I'm going to throw all my other knives away. There's 6 of them. I haven't washed them yet. It says hand wash only, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm never going to put these in the dishwasher. But I'm tickled to have them. I'm tickled to have a bread knife. That's what this one is. We're going to make homemade bread one of these days and show you. You definitely need a bread knife. But anyway, that's my Amazon haul for today. And I just wanted to share this with you that my daughter-in-law bought. I'm pretty sure it came from Amazon, too. I just thought that was such a wonderful idea. Okay, guys, how are you guys doing? What's up with you? I have just been busy, busy, busy. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, my kid's dad, is doing better. The doctors have told his wife that they're cautiously optimistic about his chance for recovery. This is day 31 that he's been in ICU. Yesterday, they took him completely off sedation yesterday. But today they put him back on. They've done that several times. I don't know why. They say he gets agitated, so they put it back on. I don't know what that means, other than I think they're worried he'll pull something out. I don't know. Anyway, but Becky went there to see him yesterday. And this was the day that they had taken him off the sedation. And she told me that when she talked to him, he could turn his head and look at her. And when she talked, he would blink his eyes. And then she said the nurse came in while she was visiting and to brush his teeth. And the nurse was saying to Becky that they do that 3 times a day, brush his teeth. And Becky says she swears he rolled his eyes when she said that. But when the nurse said, open your mouth, please, so she could brush his teeth, he could open his mouth. And that was, this is like the first big response we've seen, or I haven't seen anything, but any of the people that go visit him, this is the first time that he's been able to respond to anything like that. So, he wiggled his toes one time, I think, but basically he's just, I don't know if that's called a medically induced coma, when they have you so sedated you don't know anything, but he has been heavily sedated almost the entire time. Yesterday was the first day that he was totally off sedation. And they're going to move him to a rehab hospital as soon as a bed is available. He's still on the ventilator. He's breathing at 50%, which means the ventilator is doing half the breathing for him. And so I don't think he could survive without the ventilator. That is another thing. If you guys have a living will, or if you're going to make a living will, usually what's included in there, what the whole living will deal is about, is do not resuscitate if, and I have one, because I always thought that meant, if something happens to me and I'm in a coma for 6 months, I don't want them just to keep a machine keeping me alive. That was before COVID. My ex-husband, the kid's dad, would not be alive at all if he had not had this ventilator. And he had the DNR, but the doctor talked to him, just the last morning when he was just gasping for air and could barely talk in between gasps for air. The doctor told him, we can't help you. You're not going to make it unless we put you on a ventilator. Do you want to be put on a ventilator? And he said yes. If he had not done that, they couldn't have put him on the ventilator, because that was against the DNR. So if you have a do not resuscitate, you might think about it, because I'm confident that a lot of people have been on ventilators for a while and made it. But if they had not had the ventilator for the time they needed, they would not have. Anyway, my dogs are barking. I'm going to go. Talk to you another day. Bye-bye.